What will happen in the new episode? What will Serkan do when he finds out that his father is Kemal? Will Serkan be able to make Ida fall in love with himself again? When will our series come to an end? Everything and more now in this video. If you want to be very happy with Ida, Serkan and Kairaz before continuing with our video, don't forget to like and share our video. It will be a huge shock to learn that Serkan's mother has yet to accept her relationship with Kemal, but now he is her father. This news will come as a surprise to everyone, even Dan didn't know about it until now. Kemal will be more positive than Serkan in accepting Serkan. Although Serkan doesn't want to accept it at first, he will get used to this idea over time. After Kairaz fell ill, his acceptance of Serkan as a father will positively affect Ida. She is already aware that Ida Saran is trying to change in every way and be by her side. Ida will be pleased that Serkan stretches both her lines and compromises her rules. When our series began its final season, she announced that it would end after 11 episodes. As the events centered on Ida and Serkan and there was no other topic to discuss, this decision was made clear. It has been specified that our series will say goodbye to the screens with its last episode that will be broadcast on Wednesday, August 18th. In the last episode, we see that there are a lot of shooting errors. This makes us think that the series will come to an end and that its employees are not working as meticulously as before. If you want to remember what happened in the last episode, you can watch the rest of our video. Although it was difficult after the judge's decision to stay alone, they decided that Serkan should stay at Ida's house. When Injin and PRL talked about how lucky they were when they got to his house, their conversation was interrupted when Ken loved Kairaz. While Ida was secretly talking to PRL, Serkan, Injin and Kairaz were talking to Ken. Ida was forcing Serkan to cook and eat unhealthy food to harass him. While Buruk is sitting on the beach, drunk, Melo walks up to him. When Buruk kisses Melo under the influence from drunkenness, Melo wants to kiss Buruk, who he already likes, at once. But Buruk gets trapped in Melo's arms. Serkan and Ida deposit Kairaz together and expose themselves to Kairaz's questions one after another. Ida is angry at Serkan for the idea of staying in the same room and she shows Serkan the mats on the floor. They sleep arguing all night, and when Serkan and Ida wake up in the morning, Ida comes out of hell. Serkan's excuse is that he came to Ida because he couldn't sleep because of the cold. Kairaz messed up the kitchen to make breakfast for her parents. Seeing this, Ida and Serkan are very surprised and try to have fun with Kairaz. Then on the one hand Lady Dan, on the other hand Lady Afer comes and tries to adopt Kairaz. After Melo Buruk kissed him, he rose into the air. But Buruk, sadly, does not remember anything from that moment. Ida gets very angry when Dani's hand says that she has rejected those who want to interview Ida. When Karim tells him what else Lady Danis has prevented, Lady Danis fires Karim. If Ida refuses to fire Karim, she says that she will go with him. Angry, she reaches out to Serkan and tells him that Danis is pissing him off. While Dan wants to raise Kairaz the way she wants, Afer does the same. However, since Kairaz has grown up with Afer so far, she is more inclined to what she wants. When Serkan and Ida return home, they see that Afer and Dan are fighting over Kairaz. They get very angry. Serkan takes them both away from there. Just when Melo and Buruk are about to talk, the master arrives and mixes things up. Dan was not left idle. This time the school took care of Kairaz and they tried to decide this with Afer. Serkan moved his business to Ida's house and moved himself. Ida is bothered by Serkan doing this and she wants to send him out of the house ASAP. As Melo tries to react to Serkan due to the filling of Ida, Serkan notices that Ida filled him like this. Serkan asks Melo to have the coffee he made for Ida. If the cup in which he puts the coffee is drunk by a lover, she turns red. So Ida makes Melo drink the coffee. Although Melo resists, she has to drink it, But the cup turns red. Because Mello also fell in love with Buruk. PRL suspects that Engin is cheating on him and tries to understand how Erdem cheated on Layla. Try to establish a bond between her and Engin. When Serkan took Kairaz to bed, Ida told Mello that she liked being with him. Meanwhile, Serkan was listening behind him and Ida lost the bet. Therefore, Serkan had the opportunity to stay with him for 2 more weeks. Buruk tries to talk to Mello again, and while he waits for Mello to declare his love for her, Buruk apologizes for delaying his salary increase. Ida tricked Serkan into kicking him out of her room and making him spend the whole night there. Serkan caught a cold in the morning and he and Ida argue about where to take care of Kairaz this time. Serkan takes Kairaz to work and asks Kairaz to be with him while they work. PRL takes Ken and invites Engin to work, but Engin doesn't want to come to work. This creates a new doubt for PRL. Ida is very happy when Serkan installs a playground and a caregiver for the children instead of working. Afer and Kemal meet and talk about old times, and Afer feels very embarrassed when she says that they were together with Kemal while they were drunk. Ida calls Kerem at the company and asks him to adapt to the company. Mello wants to talk to Buruk where she caught him, and Buruk tells her that he will respect anything about Ida. Mello gets very angry and leaves the table. While Serkan plans to go to Italy with Kairaz and Ida approves. At the same time, he is drawing the house where he and Ida will live, and he asks Ida about some features. At that moment, Deniz Hanım arrives at the office and Serkan hides from her and asks Ida to distract her. Ida and Serkan, who try to escape Deniz from time to time, are trapped in Serkan's secret room. When he left the room just because he was gone, they were caught by Deniz. Mrs. Deniz apologizes to Ida and asks her to return to the hotel. Seeing Mello sad, Dan and Safi approach him and ask him why he is upset. In Mello, he opens his heart to them and shares his sadness. PRL does not let go of the control and this time calls Engin through a video call. Going out in baggy suits makes PRL feel even more uncomfortable. They asked Kairaz and Erdem what the cake tasted like in their hands. At Erdem, he sent the cake, which was flavored with chocolate and strawberry, saying it was just chocolate. They came to Mello Afer and told her that she didn't want to be here anymore and told Buruk that they wanted to work in another cafe. He came to PRL Ida and shared her doubts about Engin. Engin, on the other hand, shared with Serkan that he had started a new catering business but that he did not know how to share it with PRL. When Buruk called Ida and told her that Mello and Miss Afer wanted to quit their job, Ida gasped next to Mello. As Ida tried to find out what was going on, Mello told her everything that had happened. Serkan had prepared his favorite dishes for Ida and was waiting for him. When they found out that Ida was with Mello, not Buba, they had a nice meal together. Like every night, Serkan tried to sleep next to Ida tonight. The pedagogue held accountable by the court encouraged everyone to join in and be honest. Safieddin confessed her relationship with Kemal. Serkan told Buruk that he did not love her and in return he said that he did not love her either. At that point, Kairaz shared the cake that she asked Erdem from with Ken and he ate it, and she became ill due to her allergy to strawberries. Everyone was very scared and Ida and Serkan entered Kairaz's side with the doctor's permission. Meanwhile, Dan was shocked when Kemal, who had the news, came to the hospital and said that he had experienced such a thing when he was little. Because she did not remember the night, the date of Serkan's birth coincided with the night they were together. As soon as Kairaz regained consciousness, she was very happy to see her parents next to her and she called Serkan's father for the first time. Don't forget to like our video for those who like the Touch My Door series and never wanted to reach a final. You can also share our video with your friends so they can follow what is happening in our series. We have reached the end of our video for now. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.